All right, here I am with my buddy's Gladiator. This is a 2023, and yes, this is the Mojave. So I'm just learning Mojave differences to the Rubicon. Is the suspension. This is going to be slightly higher stock coming out of the dealership. Fox shocks, and the big difference, because you can jump these are desert runners, right? Rubicon's going to be your crawler, your overlander. This is your desert runner, but it'll keep right up with a Rubicon. Maybe you just got to get front lockers on this at some point if you really wanted to. But what's interesting, and it's the frame, so to jump this, you got to be pretty stout, pretty tough. So the mill specs on a Rubicon, it's about 6.4 on the frame. This is 10.4, so that's a little bit over 50% thicker. So that's a little tougher. That's the difference. But this one's super nice with the orange trim. But primarily the video here is we want to show you a major upgrade. So most of the tonneau covers are the roll-up. This is not roll-up. The roll-ups, you can't put your bike, you can't put gear, you can't, it's gonna close it, it's gonna protect it from the elements, but this, I love the thickness. So what is this? This is the TourTop. So made by Rugged Bound, made out of South Africa. So they know their stuff well, powder coated aluminum, and it's just all the welds, everything is so badass on this thing. So let's just do a walk around of it. Look at that. So you have your locks here, and it's protected from the elements, from the water, so you can lock up. No one's getting in there. You have a rubber. It's pretty thick that you're not going to get water as you're driving through here. This stays dry as can be. But look at that fit and finish. So clean. And I like the fact that it thickens it up a bit. So many mounts. Obviously you can run through the channels here. Carriage bolts, so you can mount whatever from any company that's making cool mounting gear onto this. Put your bike, put your spare wheel, put a water tank, the water port, put action tracks, which I think there's a pair in here, believe it or not. Let's check it out. So pop one side, pop the other, hands free, it goes up with those struts, and voila. So here's the angle it opens at. Just right, and that angle, like if you have gear put on here, a bike, you just have to offset it back here a bit, so that's going to fit nice, and not hit the back of the passenger cab. But plenty of angle, and these are pretty strong stock, but if really you're putting a lot of weight, like if you do have a water port and it's full, just go buy 100-pound, 200-pound gas struts. Ooh la la, voila, there are the action tracks. So I came by to deliver these today too, and he's just looking at different max track mount points to put these. Yellow zinc, so these are the ultimate. When you get the best, you gotta get the best, right? Kind of goes hand in hand. But that is such a clean tonneau cover. I think the best one in the market. I just picked up a Gladiator which has a Evo rack. So the plan is remove the Evo rack, put this, and put the Evo rack on top. Will require some drilling, but that would be the best of both worlds. But there's so many different molly panels and different mounting systems you can put on here. And then when it's time to close, one-handed operation. Click, click, and voila, all your gear, everything is protected. I just can't get enough of it. It's so clean looking. Along the back here, the back channel. Yep, sweet. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested to learn more about the TourTop, and then get yours ordered today. I'm in SoCal, so hit me up if you are interested. Could even help you install. I've done a few on Tundras, on Ford Rangers. Well, Jeeps as well. And I love the badging too. So this says Smart Top, it now says TourTop is the name. They had to do a name change. There's another company that does something that's called Smart Top, so they had to change that. But TourTop is what it is. All right, and sometimes it's in stock, sometimes it's got to come from South Africa, so place your order ahead of time, but usually would take about a month to come in if it's not already in stock. And this Mojave is one sweet Gladiator. All right, thanks for tuning in. And if you're interested, there's also a bed slide that you can put in from the same company, which is Big Country 4x4 in South Africa, but out here in the US it's called Rugged Bound. So you can put a slider in there as well. Put your fridge. It's not a heavy duty construction slider, but it's, you know, your weekend warrior type slider, putting all your gear, recovery gear, fridge, you name it, and it can slide out. Comes out of the bed pretty far. Okay, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Happy trails. Go get yourself one of your best mods on your Gladiator.